Hello, I am Taureor and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV as Korea. Two little announcements at the very beginning. Some of you asked which achievement that is, and I want to make it clear there is no achievement here, because no achievements were implemented for Korea, unfortunately. So it's just for fun, and to see how Korea can do here. It might be a short campaign, might be a long one, we'll see. Depends on how you guys like it. And the other thing, how often the episodes will be uploaded. I did say see you tomorrow in the last 3 episodes, and then I didn't release them from, every day. And that's because I figured it will be better if I don't, concentrate it too much and rather alternate it with other content. So it will probably be that way that those episodes will come up on the days that the multiplayer doesn't, so that there's the same amount of episodes every day. Alright, that being said, let's get back to the game. Little recap: we have conquered 2 of the Manchu hordes and vassalized a 3rd, and they are loyal to us. Cochin is a logical target, however they're allied with Oirat, which would mean they would be difficult to conquer. Oirat would not join them. Never mind then. Why wouldn't Oirat join them? They're in debt. Are you at war? They're not at war, so that means they will come out of the debt very soon. And we have a truce for 6 more years, so that is not an option. But there's another country here, I believe it's Buryatia, so when we discover it, it will be a viable target. And Ainu is a viable target as well. Then we can start thinking about moving into Japan. Alright, let's get to it. Unpausing, I'll go down to speed 3 until I get the hang of the situation. Currently not converting anything as long as we still have unrest. When the unrest dies down, we will start converting provinces. And we're about to be, well, completely out of overextension. Let's fabricate some claims on Ainu, because I'm going to take that land. I was building some ships, wasn't I? Yes, I was, and I am, still. Okay, what we'll do is transport our troops over here to the Kurils. I think that's how it's pronounced, or Kuril. Anyway, and from here, we will march across the crossing so that we don't have to do a naval landing. And so that we can use all our troops at the same time. That being said, we'll just annex them. And from there, use it to expand into Japan. Oh, you're not a vassal of Japan, technically. Which means we could just attack Yusengi. Yamana and Imagawa would help them. Who is that? Those 2. I think we could handle them. And those are very, very rich lands. Okay, seems like Japan could be our next conquest. It would look very pretty, and we would have a lot of income and trade power. Okay, we have reduced overextension, that fulfilled our mission. Convert Kuru to Confucian or recover manpower. I'm not going to take any of those just yet. Not this either, because we are having rebel trouble. It is a good decision, but not at this moment. First we need to get rid of that rebellion chance. Okay, it would be good to conquer them quickly. But we still have Ainu separatists, and those would be Ainu separatists as well. So the wisest choice would be to wait for this to completely die down. Sakhalin is over here. We cannot decrease revolt risk unless we give it to the clergy, and the clergy has gotten quite a lot of provinces lately. I really don't want to make them more powerful. Anyway, we do have to wait for our ships to complete. Oh, do we? Maybe we don't. Actually, I'll bump up military maintenance and fleet maintenance, just to make sure that our troops are reinforced. Also, I only kept 1 fort, and that is intentional. I do want to cut the way to the peninsula off. Oh, we lost the theologian. That's very, very bad. Very, very bad. Okay, I need to be firing admin advisors until I get the theologian again, because the unrest here would jump quite significantly, as you can see from this. I could go to stability 3, that would take care of it, but I do prefer a theologian. Right, up to speed 4, sorry. Most of the ships are ready, but not all of them, right? Oh, all of them. Okay, let's merge you. Let's merge all of you that are not trade ships. And then we'll transport our troops. Start moving them over here. Although this is a wasteland. Yeah, we do need to conquer. Give me a theologian. Yeah, this costs me money, but you can spend the hiring cost to fire the advisor and get a different one instead, but it's completely random. So, as far as I know, it's completely random. So you don't really get a good chance of getting the guy you want. Okay, I'll keep the maintenance up until we reinforce the troops completely. And then maybe I should start moving them right away. We don't need all our troops for Ainu. Okay, you guys will merge, and I'll use automatic transport because I just can't be bothered to do it manually. Wait a minute, they're moving. Why are they moving like that? Not my problem. Land theft. Okay, loyalty from clergy or nobility. Let's see who we need more. If we increase the loyalty of nobility, we would get what? We would get cheaper army maintenance. If we increased the loyalty of clergy, we would decrease our stability cost. Our stability cost is, I mean, it's irrelevant because we have very high stability. That means I will side with the nobility, and that in turn makes my armies cheaper. Which is, what the hell? Are you stupid? They're using double naval transport. First they're using the ships to get onto Sakhalin, even though they could do it by just walking. Oh, God. Right. Let's do it like that. Did I get the theologian? No. I do need him if I want to conquer more stuff right away. Nope. What is that? Claims on provinces I do not own. Means the claim on Ainu has been completed. Okay, let's fabricate that. Also, can I actually get some on Japan? You are a vassal, you are not a vassal. Oh, you would accept an alliance. That's interesting, but I don't have an alliance in mind. What I have in mind is conquest. And I would really like an alliance with Ming, but they don't seem to want it. Obviously we can... Oh, Mongyang is a vassal. We could try to just conquer them when they fall apart, or cause them to fall apart, as one of you guys suggested. But I'm still not sure if I want to do that. Okay, first let's take the smaller army, move them to the islands, and then we'll take the bigger one. Theologian, please? Nope. Yeah, I know I'm spending a lot of money, but that will let me expand quicker. On the other hand, the Ainu separatists, that's what I must be worried about. Those guys, the Yeren separatists, are not really a big problem. Okay, we can make our relations with Ming better, or we can gain legitimacy. Our legitimacy is at full, so I will make our relations with Ming better. Maybe that'll be enough to... Who's disloyal? Oh, bloody hell, Merchants Guild is disloyal. What you want, Merchants Guild? Grant monopoly charters, lose 5 prestige. Sure, whatever. You can have it. Now, still no theologian. Yeah, I really need him if I want to expand. So, right, those guys we will deploy to the islands. They will suffer a little bit of attrition, but not a lot of it. Okay, and let's get the rest, and then we'll attack with a superior force, and Ainu will have no chance of defending themselves. Okay, let me see the advisor. Yes, finally. Okay, perfect. That means we will have no unrest, and this will slowly die down. Excuse me. And I realize I'm spending an awful lot of admin power. Oh, military tech, perfect. And we lost the military advisor. I'm just taking the level 1 to get military points. Right, you guys on the ships and move here to the islands. Our diplomat was called Fabricating, but he's halfway through, so I will not be recalling him and sending him again. Right, the guys onto the islands, and then we declare war. Any new missions or decisions? Not really. Conversions? Well, I suppose. Biria. There is no unrest here, right? No, there's still some Yaren separatism. I would have to wait 2 months for this to go away. And we stationing the army here in Sakhalin made this go away. Perfect. Right, you guys. Together, attack Ainu. Conquest. Just so they cannot block our ships, we'll do it like this. We need to not block our ships, block us using their ships. We'll send our fleet over here so that they cannot block the march of our troops. Because it's enough if they put some ships here. And our guy is pretty good, so there shouldn't be a problem. No, no, please, no. Oh no. Why? Why would you do that to me? Our amazing and not so old king has died and left us with a regency council for the next 6 years. Oh, that's crap. Well, good thing we at least started a war. Our legitimacy is shit. God damn it. Oh well, maybe we'll annex Haichi in the meantime or something. No, we won't get enough relations to do that. That's a very unfortunate start of the campaign. Well, at least we managed to cram 3-4 wars in. That might be sufficient. But it's such a waste of potential and opportunity. We could be expanding so rapidly if it wasn't for that bloody regency. Okay, you guys go back here because you have siege value, and that will be over in no time. Kamikawa. Oh, and here's Buryatia. Oh, I wish I could attack you right now. Vassalization, not gonna happen. No allies, lots of enemies. Ripe for the taking. In 6 years. I'm so unhappy about that. Well, we're at speed 4. I'll go up to speed 5 if necessary. It will go quickly. Come on. Actually, we don't need that many troops here. We'll send those guys home. You use automatic transport to return to our capital, and you're gonna stay there for quite a while. In the meantime, this siege... Well, let's look at the bright side. We might be able to finally get an idea group or something. Because we won't be spending points in coring territory. Right. No. There's no way to spin this to the positives. We have been screwed by the random number generator, however, it could have been much worse. Now, obviously autonomy, because we don't want rebels, and this is cheap land and poor land anyway. Some cores, and the war is over. There's gonna be a period of peace now. Home, everyone. Okay, our manpower reserves need to recover. That is actually probably going to happen. Oh no, it won't, because that takes 10 years, I believe. Convert to Kachi to Confucian. What will that give me? Missionary strength. Where's the Kachi? I'm currently coring it, so it'll take some time. Let's convert some other province. Jiangsu separatists. Oh, right, our legitimacy fell drastically. That's why we have those guys. And stability. I wish I had a way to increase our legitimacy. We do have a lot of power projection, and it's going to hold for a couple more years. About 4 per year, that's 24, no, sorry, 34. Yeah, that's quite a lot. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. Oh, 4 a year, okay. 6, 7, 8, 8.5 years until we run out of power projection. That gives us bonus points. Okay, you fleet home and mothballed. Enforce our heritage. I could do that, but that would cause too much trouble. What's our cap on power? Noble family requests aid. Sure, I have plenty of money. Diplotech. Yeah, let's focus on improving relations with people. Haichi and Ming. Oh, I don't have a royal marriage with them anymore. Right, that's right. Let's get that. And hope for an alliance. Because that could be helpful if we accumulate enough favors with them. We could use them to conquer someone for us. And if not, we'll just, make them disintegrate and take them over. I should go to speed 5, really. Okay, recall deployment from Haichi. Oh, I have a problem. I have a proposition. Would any of you accept vassalization? Probably not. Alliance, yes. Vassalization, no. Well, I do have free diplomatic relations. Oh, you are a vassal. Who is not a vassal? You would accept an alliance. Who are you at war with? Hosokawa War for Independence. Just with them. Oh, that's Shiba. That's Hata. Was that Hatakena? That's Hosokawa. I could ally them. They could call me into a war with Japan, and maybe I could get something for myself. Would that work? Probably not. No, we should probably just conquer them gradually, starting with the Yusengi guys. Or with somebody else. No, I can fabricate claymores on everyone. And just choose someone who's fighting at that particular moment. Sure, Deva works. They are small, but they are quite capable, actually. And another. Just fabricate. So we have a claim and a casus belli on everyone in Japan. This way we can just pick and choose, because our fleet is not that bad. Okay, improved relations with Ming as much as possible. How about that alliance now? No, not yet. We could take a technology level. Let's take admin tech and build some temples, because we do have the money for that. And I'm going to save Diplo power as much as possible so that we can get exploration ideas quickly. Temples, as many as possible. Oh, we have building cost decrease for some reason. Okay, it'll give us the most around here. Just get the highest paying provinces. That's a 13. Okay, those are all poor. Oh no, they're not. Alright, of course, because I now accepted the culture, I believe. We accept the Manchu culture. We can afford 2 more. That's 10, 6, 10, 10. Alright, that works. 2 more. I was mistaken. 1 more. That will pay off pretty quickly. Let's leave the general out of it so he doesn't suffer death, and mothball the army. Okay, 1 more temple. How much money are we making a month? 5. Yeah, that's acceptable. We're early in the game. Claims have been fabricated. Let's send out new guys. I have a claim on you. I'm not sure I have a claim on you, Hosokawa. And I don't know about you, but I'll do it anyway. I have a claim on you. We can do some support for independence or medal in a number of different ways, but I think the smartest thing to do would be to just attack someone who's currently not a vassal. Oh, Yaren separatists. Oh, that's bullshit. Do I need to spend military points on that? I could boost stability, but that costs quite a lot. Or I could use my armies to deal with them. I think I'll have to use my armies to deal with them. Okay, we have nothing better to do anyway. Let's get the general. Which one was that? The shock guy. We get ready to fight the rebels. They were Yaren separatists, which means they'll be around here. Okay, let's get to a good province, make sure we are there first. Which provinces have the highest rebel unrest? Bohori is the first one mentioned, which is here. Although it might be difficult because many of those provinces are mountainous. I suppose what we could do... Oh, and there's the rebels. This is a forest. Oh, they have quite a lot of troops. More than I expected them to. Our general is a 3 shock, 0 maneuver, which means we would get a -1 penalty from the forest. Which means we would still be 1 ahead, but we are... well, we are not doing well on the numbers front. Maybe I could get a discipline guy? I don't want to attack if I'm going to lose. Maybe we could lure them to attack us. Like that. And when they are moving into one of those provinces, I'll send the other unit so that they get defeated. Also, I should get some more troops in the area, right? Maybe even cavalry. Oh, that's bloody expensive. Right. We're going to core province Kamikawa and other one. They're moving towards Sakhalin, which is not bad. We actually trap them here. I can just send all my troops over there, and when they decide to come back, they'll just face our whole army. Ming declared war on Kham. Oh, speaking of Ming, do you want that alliance now? Nope. What other rebellion is there? Ainu, Kamikawa. Yeah, the guy's over here. That could be a problem, because there does the transport bit I don't really like. Well, if we didn't get the regency and didn't lose legitimacy, that would not be a problem, because legitimacy decreases revolt risk. And they're attacking. That's actually good. Let me just see if I have the proper general. Yes, I do. Let's decrease the game speed. And the rebels are dealt with. Perfect. Okay. Let's send 2,000 troops to... almost 2,000 troops to deal with Sakhalin. And you guys will be transported over to Kamikawa, being split into 2 armies so that you don't do anything stupid while transporting yourselves. And we're actually losing money on army maintenance, but that's understandable because we are recovering troops right now. Okay, get those guys there. And when the rebels rise up, we'll have someone to take care of them. And those are all plains. That's nice. Okay, how long until the regency ends? He's 12. Oh, sure, whatever. We'll have to deal with low legitimacy for a while, unfortunately. Come on, rise up. Tengri Zealots. Oh, that's because we're converting. When we finish converting, this should go away. And it will start going away now, I believe. Want it? Biria. Okay, it went away. Because we converted them. I'll wait for that to completely disappear, then we'll send another conversion unit. We're out with Oirat and Karadel. I can't check if anyone would honor the alliance because I cannot declare war. I think Buryatia is our next conquest, or a Japanese state if there's a chance for that, if there's war. And there's the revolt, which we will quell with no trouble whatsoever. With our 19,000 troops. Which is not a lot, but it's useful. Okay, perfect. Decrease army maintenance. Split you in half, get you home. And that should be it for those battles. Do we have any interesting missions? Convert to Kachi to Confucian. That's actually a problem because there's a lot of unrest in the area still. So I don't really want to do that. Some more claims on Japan, maybe? Are you fighting anyone? No. Who's that? Oh, they're independent. They actually want their independence. That's interesting to know. Yeah, we can't attack Japan when they're united, but if they're fighting in a war, that's a different story. Right, you guys get on the ships. Ships get to the capital. and mothball in there until the end of the regency, which will happen quite soon. Yay! I would have gone to a different war in the meantime if it wasn't for that regency. How are we doing on that tech level? I think I might want to wait for the next admin tech level before I take any technologies, or rather anything to core. Cultural unrest. Yeah, sure, you can have local autonomy. I don't really mind that. Mothball the fleet. And wait for the regency to end. Since we do have 3 diplomats, I'll further improve relations with our vassal. And make sure that Ming doesn't want an alliance, but they don't. Still, for some reason. Oh, why is this not mothballed? Oh, right, I have this tick box checked. Let's uncheck that. It's useful if somebody attacks you. But if you're attacking somebody, not so much. Right then. Oh, I should actually fabricate a claim on Buryatia. Let's recall that diplomat that's improving relations. We'll have a reason to attack them. They're small, but I believe there's a gold mine here somewhere. Oh, and here it is. That's quite a lot of money. They're fighting Korchin, Karadel, Oirat, and Mongolia. Really? Oh, we have to be quick about that conquest then. Let's move you guys there. If we can be quick enough, we'll get something from it. Although I was a bit late with fabricating that claim, I think. There's no unrest. I could safely convert a province. Main recall. Still no alliance. Well, if they flip to friendly, there will be an alliance. And because of that regency, we missed a great opportunity, and Korchin has annexed Buryatia. That makes Korchin our next target, and they are no longer allied to Oirat, which is good. Which is good. We should be able to beat them without any big trouble. Yeah. Korchin? You or Japan? And that basically depends whether whether Japan is having internal trouble. If they have internal trouble, I should definitely take care of that. Or rather, take advantage of that. Finally, regency is over, and our heir is crap. Crappy as hell. He is 7 years old, so he must be our brother, because we are 15. And we have low legitimacy. I'll try to get him killed, if possible. Right, that is enough for this episode. I hope you did enjoy the video, even though, well, we got into an unlucky regency. And if you did enjoy it, make sure to click the like button. I do appreciate that, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.